everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep.
What is going on, you beautiful bastards? It's your boy Seth Reacts. We're back with another reaction. Today we got something very different, and I don't normally do this type of content at all. I stay away from drama. I do reactions. You already know the deal. I don't think this is drama. I don't know what this is about, but this is Goodbye YouTube from Watcher. And by looking at the like to dislike ratio, I'm not sure what I'm about to get into. For you guys who don't know, Watcher is one of my favorite channels on YouTube. They do ghost files, they do mystery files, they do a bunch of like true crime slash paranormal slash like puppet history, too many spirits, like getting drunk by a fireplace while reading fan mail. I love their channel. And then Ryan and Shane are really nice. Stephen Lim, really nice. I love these guys, but I don't know what they mean by goodbye YouTube. Are they done retiring? I don't know. So we'll get into this. I'm probably gonna pause and talk about what I'm hearing, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Alrighty.
Is it? I'm wondering if this is like massively disliked because it's satire and people didn't get it. These people are loved by everyone.
YouTube. It's the right thing to do.
If this is my last time on YouTube, then baby, what a life I've lived here on this platform.
I grew up on YouTube. All of my heroes were on YouTube. I learned how to be a human on YouTube. Taking a step away from it, it's just tough because I've always really loved and cared about the YouTube community, so it's hard to leave.
So are they announcing that they're moving to another platform? But then how would they do their shows?
My name is Ryan Steven Vergara, and I'm part of Advanced Video Production.
Hello, I'm Professor Morris Ashley. Welcome to another exciting episode of Extreme Science.
Yeah.
I had no idea what to do for my intro. Please don't stop watching. Please.
My first YouTube video.
He looks the same. That's crazy.
And that, my friends, is how you will become the most baller in your city.
It's so embarrassing, but I think it really encapsulates early YouTube, which is this like unfettered joy of just making and creating something that was in your head and sharing it with the world.
I just remember from like a young age, it was a way for me to feel like I had a purpose, or it was a way for me to find self-esteem. I guess when I'm making things, it's when I feel the most alive. And I think that's carried over into my adult life. And in a lot of ways, sometimes I look back and it feels like I haven't really even grown up. And I'm sure if you ask people about that, they probably would agree with me that I have not grown up.
I went to Northern Illinois University for 2 years because it felt very selfish and weird to want to go into film. And I was like, I gotta do something responsible. I can't just do something that is fun. And then after 2 years of that, I was like, I'm really sad and I really don't, I was like, I guess it's worth maybe pursuing my, creative ambitions. So then I went to Columbia College in Chicago.
Follow your dreams, people. I cannot stress this enough. Follow your dreams.
And studied editing. But even before that, when I was at Northern, I was still making a bunch of dumb little videos. Plenty of dumb little videos.
That's
Myself, Shane, Steven, we all came from BuzzFeed. It was kind of like the formative years of our creative process.
I didn't really know how to make a video. I didn't know virality. I didn't understand the internet that well. So BuzzFeed for me was like college.
I had a great time there. I was never very good at sort of chasing like viral stuff. The stuff that I did find success with was stuff that I was very passionate about. And that was kind of hit or miss,
Yeah, we were working crazy hours trying to get the next cool hit video out, trying to make the next big thing. And that was the culture there. It was fun, but also intense.
Steven and myself made something called Worth It and Unsolved, respectively.
That was when I went from like, oh, there's that Asian kid in the BuzzFeed video, to
Bro.
like, oh, that's Stephen Lim. That's like
I almost want to skip through this shit and like get the juice.
the guy who hosts Worth It.
Luckily, I was, roped into Unsolved and was able to be in that.
There was a fire in all three of us. We had something to prove. We had a passion for making content and making it to a certain level of quality that would perhaps punch above its weight. And so we figured,
They
okay,
did.
if we can make something for
They do great
BuzzFeed that's
content.
like that, why couldn't we not bet on ourselves and then perhaps do the same thing at our own little shop? When the three of us huddled together around my little kitchen table in my apartment, we kind of wrote down the mission statement of just, we want to make a studio or a platform where we could make unscripted television caliber content on the internet. And to that point, nobody had quite done that. Full-blown developed shows had not been kind of a thing on YouTube to that.
So are they moving? Did they make like their own website and they're moving to that? Okay, I'm gonna. With the amount of dislikes on this, I'm gonna go on a wild guess here that they probably moved to their own website and it's subscription based. And I don't know that for a fact just yet, but if that's it, that is a terrible idea, and they are gonna lose an insane amount of money by doing that.
That point. Especially when we first started Unsolved and Worth It, and we wanted to continue that trend over here at Watcher.
I think the philosophy of Watcher is us very earnestly exploring something without much irony. Granted, we're like when we're doing our ghost hunts, it's a jokey channel, but I think underneath it all, there's like a genuine interest in stuff and a passion for exploring, the stuff that we're interested in.
I'm so proud of what we've built here at Watcher. My proudest moments have been being able to hire incredible people. And so growing our staff from 3 to 6 to 10 to 20 to 25. I'm proud of the fans and the community that we've fostered.
Maybe that's the best part. The tangible effect of it is like you're out in public and people are like, hey, wow, we watched a lot of your content during a tough time and it really helped us. And that's always
Right.
really nice. Especially when we do our like live shows, you notice that it's very fascinating. The audience that we've attracted are also weirdos in the most positive sense.
Right.
I'm very happy with the progress that we've made over here at Watcher over these past 4.5 years, but it feels like we are just at the point where we've hit a bit of a ceiling in terms of what YouTube is able to offer.
More than 50% of our business
How,
is
though?
run by advertising. We are relying
Okay.
on ads to make money, to pay the bills, to run.
Right. And I'm assuming you mean that in two ways. So both YouTube advertising and then you getting sponsors, which you guys have sponsors on literally every video, as does most of YouTube. They run ads on the channel as well as they get a sponsor on the video. Now, if you tell me that's not enough and that you guys need more money to make your shows, either one, I'm going to call bluff or bullshit, or two, you guys have a team that's too big for no reason, and that's why you're not making enough money, because you don't need to be 25. Just saying.
Run this office to make beautiful content for all of you guys out there. Unfortunately, over time, the deals that we were getting in 2019, 2020 are looking a lot different than they are today. We're making something for two audiences. We're making it for the fans, all of you out there,
Right.
and we're also making it to please the advertisers. It's difficult
Right.
to make the stuff that we want to make and also then appeal to the advertisers as well.
It costs a certain amount to make content in the way
I
that we
agree
do
with
it.
that.
We try to put things on the screen that we feel adheres to a certain level of quality that you would find on, say, a Netflix or something like that. But in doing so, it does.
They do, though. I feel like they do. I mean, their stuff is very high quality, but that doesn't mean that. I'm having a hard time here justifying 25 employees for a YouTube channel like this. I mean, they do, you know, very high production stuff. Does it need to be that high production?
Cost a certain amount. Like, for example, a Ghost Files episode. First, we have to travel to the location itself. We have to pay the location fee. We have to pay freelance staff that comes to help us shoot that when we're shooting in the studio. We have to pay for the studio to shoot the actual episode in. Then we have to pay for post. Before that, we also have to do the pre-production of the episode. And when you add that all up, we're talking about an end of a season that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
I'm not sitting here complaining that is the bed we've made. Everyone has different missions they're marching towards on YouTube. Ours was to make a television show. And, you know, over time, you start to realize, like, hey, maybe television shows aren't meant.
Okay, but like you're talking about Ghost Files, right? But if we take
Different missions they're marching towards on YouTube. Ours was to make a television show. And
if we take this show, right, for example, and if you guys are not familiar with Too Many Spirits, they're essentially sitting in Ryan's parents' backyard in front of a fire pit, reading stories they get through from envelopes written by their fans, and getting drunk. And then in one night, they make a season, which is, I think, 4 or 5 episodes. So one night of filming, sitting in a chair around a fireplace, reading stories, cannot be expensive to do. Get you one of those fucking mics that clip here, and then someone with a camera. What the fuck else do you need? You know what I mean? I feel like there are ways to... Okay, as a 3D artist, there is one word that sits with me every time I work, and that word is optimizing. I don't want my render to take 36 hours, so I will optimize my scene so that it takes 1 hour. Optimize, but with your budgeting, with your not hiring as many people as Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, you're running an exceptionally good YouTube channel, albeit, you know, I'll grant you that. But you're not running a fucking corporation. You're not running, like, you have more staff than a fucking restaurant. There's no reason for that, like, at all. I can't even begin to, like, if we even break it down, right? You don't get to 25.
you know, over time, you start to realize, like, hey, maybe television shows aren't meant for YouTube.
If they're moving to television, no, they can't. They couldn't.
Perhaps we should find a different place that's better suited to the content that we're making.
They're making a
and
website.
Can support the dollar amount that we're putting into each of these episodes, so that we're not constantly running around trying to find sources of revenue to support the model.
We work from the other direction here, which is like, we start first by looking at what we want to say and think about and talk about, and that's always informed our content, which is why I think our content doesn't necessarily always like trend. We've trended quite a few times, okay? But that's never, that's never our goal. And I think by that token, YouTube has never been like the perfect fit for us.
All that being said,
I think it is.
we have realized that it would be great if we could find a way to rely less on advertising, not make it such a big part of our business. And so we've been working over the past few months and years, like,
This could not sound more like we've made a website and it is subscription based, like a Patreon or some shit.
how can we
This could not
make
sound
this
more
business
like
more
that.
sustainable? How can we make something
I mean, that's
where we
it.
can make the things that we want to make for all of you guys and not be worried about all the other forces that are here? In terms of where this company is going and where I believe that we can be the most successful, YouTube is no longer the place for that.
For anybody who's watched or supported us to this point, truly, thank you. The goal was always to make television caliber quality content. And not just for YouTube, but for you guys. I guess we just hope you guys follow us this one last time.
Okay. I have a lot to say about this. Let's just see. Show me the reveal. Where are you guys going? It's gonna be your own website, I'm assuming by now, but where are you guys going?
To our very own independent streaming service, Watcher.
Yeah.
Watcher
That is
is
a
an
terrible
ad-free,
idea.
independent streaming service dedicated to providing you guys the television caliber content that you know and love. But you're probably wondering, how is it going to be different than the YouTube experience?
The new streamer, I think, is a place that reflects what our content is. High quality series in season form, beautifully organized, ad-free. It's what we were destined to be.
First of all, bigger and better content.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to improve Ghost Files. I mean, I'm very happy with how the show has been, produced so far, but the streamer's gonna give us an opportunity to really add to it from a format standpoint, but we'll also be able to take bigger swings and go international, like we're going to the UK and we're going to Scotland. Also,
There's a lot of assuming here. Like, how is that gonna make you... I cannot stress this enough. How in the fuck is this gonna make you guys more money than YouTube?
the more resources we have, the more time we could focus on making the show better. And every season of that show, I want it to be better than the last. And I'm very excited for season 3, which you guys will see on the streamer.
The advent of this streamer has allowed me to bring the gang back together.
That's true.
Adam,
your pals.
Andrew, the old friends from Worth It,
Why could you not do that?
and we're going to be launching the spiritual successor, which is going to be called Travel Season.
Are you excited to work with Steven again?
Yeah. After 12 seasons of Worth It, it feels great to make something that is very similar and based on a lot of those experiences, but we get to dispense with all the stuff that we don't like.
So if you want to catch that, you can watch it on May 31st. It's going to be a full 6-episode season, and you can watch it all if you're a member on the streamer.
And not only will there be new, fresh shows, we're going to put it up to the members to resurrect a show from the past. There are a lot of shows that maybe didn't do phenomenally on YouTube that would be performing perfectly fine on a streamer.
What a weird, wonderful idea.
What a weird, wonderful idea that would be.
I'm excited about the prospect of bringing on some new talent, some new faces, and making content around them. And, being able to shape some shows that don't always involve us is something I'm really excited about. And, we get to maybe bring back a little blue guy.
When it comes down to it, end of the day, why not? That should be our slogan. Why not?
I mean, yeah, I imagine he'll pop in.
Yeah,
Yeah, whether you like it or not.
that's fair. But, all this to say, you'll still occasionally see us on YouTube. We're gonna post trailers for our shows there. We're gonna have the season premieres of all of our series on there. But if you wanna watch the full seasons of all of our content,
Yeah, it's not good.
streamer
That
will be
is
exclusive.
terrible. I'm sorry. I am at a loss for words right
Steven,
now.
talk about money.
Yeah, what's this price?
You can become a member of Watcher for $5.99 a month or $59.99 a year.
We want to keep the price low enough where anybody
$5.99 a month. $5.99 a month, right? Just real quick. So for one season of Ghost Files earlier, they said that they spend around $100,000, give or take, right? For one season, that is, right? And they release, I think, 1 or 2 a year, something like that. So if we go with 2 a year, that would have to be 33,000 subscriptions. I'm assuming you don't have advertisement on the website. That's what you keep saying over and over. So you're not going to be making money from ad revenue. I'm going to be blunt, and I know you guys are insanely successful. 3 million subscribers, great channel. 33,000 subs on your channel that's like paid monthly. I don't know. I don't subscribe to Netflix. I don't see why I would. That being said, people who do, they don't subscribe to Netflix to watch one show. They subscribe to Netflix because there is a massive library of different shows and different genres and different movies. This is not a good move at all.
Month or $59.99 a year.
We want to keep the price low enough where anybody and everybody is able to afford it, but it also has to support the things that we do here. So that was the number that just made
anybody and everybody. I don't know, man. A lot of people can't. A lot of people. Okay. Even a lot of people who could afford that $5.99 a month won't see the reason as to why they would do it. A lot of people are not going to be willing to commit to that. A lot of people are not even going to visit that website. A lot of people are not even going to see that video, this video specifically. A lot of people are going to think they saw a title, said goodbye YouTube, you guys are probably gone. A lot of people are probably under the age of whatever, and you know, they watch you, but they don't work, or they're too young to have a credit card to subscribe to a membership. I think Watcher is gonna crash and burn, and I hope they don't. I hope they fucking take off on that platform and they do amazing, because there's nothing I wish more than to see these guys succeed. That being said, I think in a couple months there's gonna be a we're back video, because they'll realize that now we can't afford our employees.
the most sense for the streamer.
And look, you can share it, you know, with your friends.
That's true.
What are we gonna do?
Keep your eyes glued on all of our social channels. We'll be announcing some sweet opportunities to win merch, a free annual subscription, and a bunch of other wacky stuff from us. For those of you that sign up before May 31st, because we are going to have a little bit of a beta period, which will be launching today, actually.
Right now, you can sign up right now.
As of today, the release of this video, April 19th.
Think of this beta period as a soft launch, an opportunity for early adopters to sign up, help us work out the kinks, and provide feedback to make it a better experience for everybody.
Yeah, the beta will be a transitional period where you'll still be able to access content on YouTube, but beginning May 31st, you'll need to become a member of our streaming service to access full seasons and new releases.
And as a thank you to our first members, those that sign up before May 31st will have the opportunity to vote to bring back your favorite show. And not only that, but we're giving members who sign up before May 31st a whole 30% off their annual subscription.
So if you want to become a member right now, you can actually go to our description. You can click on the link somewhere in the video, but it's just watchyourtv.com. Super easy.
That's right. Watchyourtv.com.
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 Watch your TV.
Watch your TV?
Watch your TV. Watch Watcher on your TV.
Watchyourtv.com.
You're gonna be able to watch Watcher on your TV? I'm assuming with the fucking like casting from your phone to your TV or whatever. Well, that's kind of, you can just put up YouTube on your TV. You know, that's less complicated, a lot of people would say.
In all seriousness, we really couldn't be more excited for you guys to join us on this next chapter, hopefully. We'd love for you guys to come along with us. But at the same time, this is our final goodbye to YouTube. And you know, if it's our goodbye to you, I hope it's not, but if it is,
yeah, it is for a lot of people. It is for me. I don't see why I don't subscribe to Netflix or Hulu or any of those things, because I know I'll forget it, and because I know I won't watch it. I watch YouTube. I'm on YouTube. And the reason I watch YouTube is because I'm on YouTube. And then, oh, look at this video that's recommended to me. That piqued my curiosity. Let me click on it. It's sad to see them go. I hope they succeed. I genuinely hope they succeed. This is a terrible idea, man. I can't wait to read the comments under this video. This is, I'm sad.
I do want to say thank you for supporting us all along the way.
Your viewership has allowed us to do all these wonderful things that we've done these past 4 years, and we hope that you'll come along for the ride.
And help us continue to build.
Yeah.
Build this thing out even bigger. That's the hope, at least. But either way, it's been fun. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Wonder what the conversion rate is going to be on that website, like on the amount of subscriptions they're going to get. Let me check their website real quick. We're going to dive into the comments afterwards. Yeah, this is, you know, pretty run-of-the-mill, normal-looking website. I mean, it looks good. It's well-organized. Thumbnail artist is doing great work. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I doubt this is gonna go great. Alright, let's dive into some comments real quick. Okay. Let's just see this. Yeah, I mean, 17K to 23K. And this came out... How long ago did this come out? 3 hours ago. 18K to 32K. This is not good. This is not good. They're probably freaking out reading this. The fun continue at Watcher. Edit, hey all. Seeing a lot of folks saying that we're pulling all of our content off YouTube. To clarify, all of the content on our YouTube channel will continue to live here forever. For new seasons, the first episodes will be released on YouTube, while the remaining coming out exclusively on the Watcher platform. Now, I'm going to say this, right? And I'm assuming they're going to start seeing the numbers next month, because if they're done posting here and this is their goodbye, that means from now on they're uploading to their website, correct? So next month, I'm going to say this. I assume that they're going to make maybe a little bit more from that website than from YouTube, having not posted anything on YouTube. Or posting, like, maybe the pilot episodes to some shows that they're going to have on Watcher, like they said they would. And then the realization is going to start setting in. And then they're going to do a big promotion for it on their YouTube again. It's not going to matter. It's not going to work. This is not a good idea. Guys, April Fool's was 18 days ago. Yeah, this is not great. 17,000. This is so sad. Can we please stop reinventing cable television? YouTube works for a reason. And it's because we don't like television. Whoever y'all consulted with just ripped y'all off. Fire them ASAP. If I were an employee at Watcher, I would begin looking for different... Yeah. This is not going to be sustainable at all. Like, at all. That's what I've been saying. Like, you have way too many employees. Can't imagine what that office looks like right now. They're probably sitting in silence reading these comments. Probably should have done a survey to see whether their audience thinks this is a good idea before they made their final decision to leave YouTube. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think it would have mattered anyway if they did a survey. Because if they did a survey, right, the numbers would have been insanely bloated. Even if I go very negative here and I say 20% of the people replied that they would follow to that other subscription-based platform, 20% would not. 20% would not. Right? Only a fraction of that amount of people is actually going to pull the trigger and follow them to a subscription-based website. It's like those... It's like, you know what, best analogy? It's like that Area 51 raid event that was on Facebook. How many people clicked the attend button, and then how many people showed up? Can't really count on surveys like that. Giving you guys higher production quality is just thinly veiled code for we want more money. Yeah, it is. It is. They really think they can say jump and we'll say how high. Yeah. Wildly uncommon Watcher L. I agree. This one hurts, man. The logical reasoning for this poorly advised business decision shall remain unsolved. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good. No fans are thinking, I wish Watcher had better production quality. No, we're not. With peace and love, I think this is a horrible idea. That's what I've been saying. Feel like I just lost a best friend who made the wrong decisions. Please don't do that. Holy hell. Shock of my lifetime, click on that notification. What the hell, Watcher? I got the notification as well, and I was like, goodbye, YouTube? Like, isn't April's Fool over? What does this have to do with anything, right? They're not leaving. No, they are. I feel like a lot of Watcher viewers are students like me who can't afford a subscription service. This is a pretty bad idea. This is what I've been saying too, man. It might only be, for you, $5.99 a month, right? But that $5.99 a month for some people is like, I can't... Why the fuck would I lose my $5.99? I can't justify spending that on that. You know what I mean? I'm proud of the community we've fostered. Lee's community they've fostered. 21K. I mean, this is the kindest... I mean this in the kindest way possible. I'm not buying another streaming service. There's no money for another charge from yet another sub-service. I'll miss you. That's... Yep. That's what I've been saying, man. Look, people are losing it, man. It's not too late to backtrack and reverse this awful decision. I've never seen the comment section so unified in my entire life. I really hope that y'all reconsider this objectively bad decision. This is not good, man. This is not good at all. They're gonna have to, like, walk it back or something. Look at this. Why do you have all this? What the fuck is it? Dude. There's way too many names here, man. What are we doing? Why do you have a head of post-production, bro? What is that? What does that entail? Look, man, you're filming for fucking YouTube, alright? You don't need a fucking Hollywood cast. I don't understand. Editor? Yes, sure. Motion graphics? He should be able to make that. Fuck, I'm a designer who do motion graphics and edit. Art director? Put all of these three in here. Can't the art director fucking edit and do motion graphics? Dude, I'm losing it. Director of photography. What? It's a fucking video, man. You tell me Ryan and Shane can't go take pictures with their fucking iPhones? Like, second unit director of photography. This is a fucking, like, is this a fucking university? Like, this sounds like a degree or some shit. Dude, whatever you're doing it wrong, alright? I don't know how the fuck you managed to hire that many people. You gotta fucking cut half of them. And you would still have the same amount of quality. You don't need this. You don't. If you uploaded daily, I would get it. But you upload once a week. So what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna leave it at this. I don't normally upload videos like this, but this is, I guess, the downfall of Watcher. I'm sad to say goodbye, but yeah, it is indeed a goodbye. If you guys are from the Watcher community, I'm sorry that I'm angry at our boys. You know, I get it. Who is this dumbass mad at Watcher for no reason? I understand that. But yeah, I hope they backtrack. I hope they realize they've made a mistake. And maybe it'll take them some times, right? Maybe it'll take them a month, 2 months, but I'm pretty sure they'll be back. Pretty sure they'll be back. I mean, the fact that, I don't know. I don't want to say they're running their business the wrong way. I'm sitting at 6,000 subscribers. They're sitting at 3 million, right? So clearly, whatever they're doing it a lot better than I am. But you don't need that many people. That's just, I'm going to say it. You don't need that many people. I mean, I could hire a designer for my thumbnails and then an editor for my videos, right? But why would I do that? And your argument might be, well, you don't make enough money on YouTube for that. Well, they don't either, apparently. So what the fuck are we doing? That being said, look, I'm going to leave you guys on this one. If you guys have any idea, you know, on how this move is going to go, what's going to happen in the future, let me know in the comments. Everybody said reacts. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.